definitely respect. I mean, that's what the story is. That's who she is. But like what I was really excited about in this case, I knew as soon as I read the script and I talked to Rupert that it wasn't. We weren't just playing archetypes. We weren't just playing like the framework of these people. We were actually going to be given the chance to find who they were and why, and that changes her right off the bat because she's just being thought about a little bit. And yeah, I was very excited to do that. It's like, what?
Hi, my question's for Kristen, and I just wanted to know how you feel about playing such a take charge, badass version of Snow White, as opposed to the damsel in distress you always play.
Hey now. Yo.
She's asking for it.
Fight. She's asking for it. I could have a full-on Twilight conversation right now, but I'm not gonna do that. I will refrain from being like, actually. Being badass. It was awesome. I loved. Like I said, I love what drives her. It's not. It doesn't feel like aware of the fact that it's badass. It never was like, you know. I mean, I've always been interested in doing. Just because I like them, I've always wanted to do like a fucking badass action movie because they're cool. But then this was like I could get behind it on so many other levels, and the reason I've never really been able to do things that are just thoughtlessly badass and strong and whatever is always because it doesn't make sense, and this just made so much sense, and I felt so strongly. It's like my favorite thing about her is that she's endowed with so much, and there's so much inside her. It's like she's brimming, and she doesn't always necessarily know why. And I can, you know, in so many different like parts of my life can relate to that and love that about her, and like, you know. Yeah, so it was cool to have that all behind kicking the shit out of someone. Do you know what I mean? It's like...
Yeah, Kristen's very explosive in action. She sprints like a 100-meter sprinter. She doesn't run like that. So she keeps up with the men. In fact, she, as you saw, she's the one knocking more men out than the other way around. This is a tough movie, but there's some tough girls in charge.
We've got time for a few more. What's up, dude?
Hi, my name is Harrison, and for Christian, I was wondering if it was any different from switching to Twilight to Snow White.
Yeah, I mean, I know. She thinks you're adorable. You should know that. You should remember that.
You single?
I think you're adorable.
Oh, that's so cute.
He's waiting for his answer.
Totally. I like everything that I've ever done always feels really different. That's a tough question for me always because it's like a really boring answer. Twilight was such a. It was very much its own. I mean, I remember my life kind of in segments of how I break them down from movies, and that was a really extended period of my life, and it was like, you know, very much its own thing, and I love that character, and Snow White couldn't be farther from it, and I'm glad that it's like feeling big in scale, because now it's like, oh, I get to really kind of. I would love to, you know. I would love to look back and remember Snow White as long as Twilight. I mean, I would love to like do more, but yeah.
Got time for
Call me whenever you break up.
10 years, that guy's gonna be so mad at himself. All right. We got time for a few more. What's up, man?
Hi. First off, that looked fantastic, and I had a question. I noticed there was Nick Frost and Toby Jones playing dwarves, and I was wondering why you didn't go with little actors and went with regular-sized people and shrunk them And also Charlize, I am single. And,
I'm out of here.
The reason we used big actors and shrunk them was because Tarzan had got all the real dwarfs for the other movies, so we had to use big ones and shrink them. Early on, I think I wanted to use great British actors. I was trying to make a gangster film before this that fell through, so I was like, I'm definitely going to get them in the next film I do, and this was 8 of them, and they're Bob Hoskins, Ray Winston, I mean, The Long Good Friday, Sexy Beast, I mean, these are British gangsters, but little.
Rupert, I'm a big fan of your commercials and your short films, and I was wondering